Yo, 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 guitar lesson here. This one, I'm going to kind of change things up a little bit and just want to focus on playing with you and learning with you. So make sure you grab your guitar. It's going to be very helpful. We're going to do kind of something a little different here with the minor pentatonic scale. So I've been teaching for a while, and every time I teach someone different, oftentimes I have to change how I'm teaching to relate to that person. And so it really helps me as a guitar player to see the instrument differently. And I teach a lot of people how to improvise. And it's one of my favorite things to do, is to improvise myself, but also to teach others and see the joy and the fun that people can get out of this instrument. And so one of the things as guitar players that often what we do is we learn patterns without really understanding the patterns. And it's kind of almost like this goal to learn all the patterns of a certain scale, and then we can just kind of rip it up all over the fretboard. And if you hear some rustling in the distance, it's Cokie boy. Come here, buddy. Say hi. It's my dog, Cokie. You can't quite see him. Oh well. But anyway, so I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, everybody seems to learn the minor scale this way. I'm in B right now. We've got B, D, E, E, F sharp, A, B, D, E, F sharp, A, B, D. If you want to think in terms of scale degrees, which is important as well, 1 flat 3 4 5 flat 7, 1 flat 3 4 5 flat 7 1, right? So yeah, you can get a lot of mileage out of that, but let's take another approach, because this pattern, these notes just kind of spill out across the fretboard. So today we're just going to take it one octave at a time, and I think this is really kind of a little bit of a game changer here, one octave at a time, because when we're playing a scale and we're in a key, say B minor, we're in B minor, we want to be able to finish or end on B. Not all the time, obviously, but it should be available whenever we want to. It's kind of like if you're telling a story and if you don't have a point to your story, you kind of tend to meander a lot, and you kind of wonder, wait, is there a point to this? I don't know why I'm telling this story. If you know where the root note is, if you know your scale front to back and not just a pattern, then it's kind of like you know how to end your story, your musical story. You can kind of, even if it's just a little short story, or maybe you want to say a longer story, so maybe you avoid the root note for a while. Kind of like, maybe if you're telling a joke and you want to wait and hold off on the punchline, right? Till eventually you end it. Okay? So I guess the main point is what we're going to do is we're going to learn the minor pentatonic scale in a different way. So I'm going to show you. First of all, we're going to learn it on one string. This is extremely important. Okay? So, one string. Let's start with B on the A string. So if we notice how far apart the notes are, then we can really navigate the fretboard a lot easier. We can almost start to make calculations, not almost, you can start to make calculations about the fretboard, about the patterns before you even learn the patterns. So, in other words, if I am playing and I only know this pattern, But I know this is 1, the flat 3, the 4. I know the 5 is a whole step above the 4. I know the flat 7 is a minor third above there, and then I know my root is a whole step above there. So now I'm way over here, but I only really knew this pattern. I was only thinking about this pattern. Okay? So let's do 1 string. We've got B. Now the first move is a minor third, right? That's 3 half steps. Every time you're playing a minor pentatonic scale, this is just the formula. This is the recipe, the musical recipe. B to D is a minor third, aka 1 to flat 3. Flat 3 to 4 is a whole step. Always. 4 to 5, whole step. Always. 5 to flat 7, minor third, and then flat 7 back home to 1, whole step. So one way to think about it is start on 1, go up minor third, whole, whole, minor third, whole. And again, we're not looking to I'm assuming you probably know this pattern already. Maybe not. But the way we're going to learn this stuff is a new way to look at it. So if you're playing it the same way every time, you're going to start to fall into ruts of just repetition, things that you just do. This just similar stuff every time. So again, let's try it from 1 string. Start on B and just play this with me. We got B, then the flat 3, then the 4, then the 5, flat 7, and 1. Backwards. 1 down a whole step, flat 7, down a minor third to the 5, whole step to the 4, whole step to the flat 3, down a minor third to 1. Voila. This is really worth playing, and maybe even just pop on a backing track and just limit yourself just to this. You're going to play a lot differently when you do it on 1 string. So, okay, so that's the first order of business. Just 1 string only. You can do it down here too. Let's do it down here on the E string. So we got B. So play with me here. B, D, E, F sharp, A, B. Now I said the notes this time. It's good to know both. B, A, F sharp, E, D, B. Scale degrees. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1, 1, flat 7, 5, 4, flat 3, 1. Okay. Now, let's play the skipping strings, which is the way we learned it initially. We're going to play on 3 strings now, and we're going to play 2 notes per string. Actually, that's not quite the way I want to look at it. I want to look at it like we're going to play, our root note is going to be B right here. And we got 2 directions we can go. We can stay on this string, go over with our pinky, or we can go this way. We can go backwards. Basically, we can funnel this way, or we can funnel this way, right? So I'll show you what they look like real quick. Here's the one that we learned first. So that's 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. And now here's another way to play it that we don't typically even think about. Still playing with the specific hand position. I'm still playing. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at it here. So first, I want you to play the regular way with me. And I'll have you should be able to see patterns up here. So we got 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. 1, flat 7, 5, 4, flat 3, 1. Okay? Focus practice. Make sure you're aware of these scale degrees. Let's name the notes now. B, D, E, F sharp, A, B, B, A, F sharp, E, D, B. Okay, now, if we go the other direction, the first motion we do is a minor third, and we're going to be skipping strings. So we're not playing on the same string, so we're not going this way. We're going back this way. And so you may realize, sorry, Koki, what are you doing? Anyway, so you may realize we've got minor third. Let's take a look at that. That's a minor third. That's the same as this. Good to know. Anytime you do that, playing a minor third. Okay. Nice. So we got 1, flat 3. Now we go a whole step. Same formula, just like when we were on one string. 1. So we go up a minor third, then a whole step. Now we're going to go up another whole step, but we're going to skip a string. So that means as we change strings, now we got to go back, because a whole step, when we go from the A to the D string, is the width of your hand. It's 4 frets. So we've got, okay, so we've got B, we've got D, E, F sharp, and then we're going to grab this A with our pinky because we got another minor third. So it goes 1, up a minor third, up a whole step, up a whole step, minor third, and then a whole step. So this is the pattern that comes out. Now if you watch me play it, it's really not that much more difficult than, you might argue that this feels a little nicer, feels a little better. Grabbing that with the third finger, get a little bend in that. But this is going to generate different ideas. Anytime you learn this pattern in a different way, in a different place, you're going to be generating new creative ideas. So let's play it together. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, bum, bum. Slow down a hair there. And back down. The other way is going to be, so that's kind of a lot of information to digest here. So again, review: 1 string, oops, messed up there, it's okay. Or we can go the normal route, starting on the E string, go up 1 octave, and just playing this 2 note per string thing. Or we can go backwards, this direction. Now, I'm gonna end the video here, just because I like to try to keep the videos between 10 or 15 minutes at the longest. So I'll just do another video and I'll piggyback off this, because what we'll do in the next video is we'll take this information and expand it. So in other words, we can go up and start on this route. Now we can go 2 ways. We can go this way, or we can go this way. Just like we can go 2 ways down here. right? And when I get up here, same thing. When I'm on this, I can do two ways. I can go here, or I can go, yeah. Yeah, I'm learning with you here. So some of this stuff I'm still kind of processing as well. So anyway, I just like it's just kind of a new angle. Let me know what you think about this. And again, I'll go ahead and make another video to piggyback off this, and we'll just keep hammering away and playing this scale, new ways, new perspectives. It should help you out a lot. It's been helping me out anyway. So hope you're well. Peace.